What's going on, guys? One Chance Gaming back here with another video. And for this one, this is not going to end up being any 2K content. This is actually something I had mentioned in a video that I had done a week or two ago about possibly doing like more of like an IRL type series. So this is going to be, I am actually coaching for a high school league. So this is just kind of going to be my documentation of at least myself and how this goes throughout the season, right? So to give you guys a little backstory, we had 2 practices a couple weeks ago, and then we had Thanksgiving break, and then we had our first game today. Due to COVID, we only get 2 practices this year. We only get those first 2 practices, that's it. And they're only an hour long. So we didn't get much time. I had initially gone in, I think, with a little too high of expectations. My brother, who was in high school, was actually on the team. It's kind of the reason I'm coaching. I kind of expected a basketball level of reference, more so from his standards, because ever since he's been 5, I've been teaching him different things in and out, whether it be 2K related or actual basketball related and things like that. So I think I went in with a little too high of a standard. Kind of got a wake-up call the last couple of weeks as far as just understanding that, A, not everybody's really at that level yet, and B, just some people just are there to have fun, right? Because initially we're going to have like a big trap defense, we're going to run a bunch of switches, things like that, just kind of really mix it up, and we're going to have a really interesting offense. Ended up, because we only had 2 practices that were in outreach, I only had 2 hours of practice time, couldn't really implement everything at once, right? So we had our first game today. We struggled in the first half, not gonna lie. I don't think we scored till about towards the end of the first quarter, and we were down a pretty decent amount by about halftime. We pulled it back a little bit going into the third and stuff like that, but it was still a pretty decently gapped game, right? And then second half, we made some good I feel like we made they started making their open shots. A lot of the first half was shooting the ball open, but just not making shots, right? It was just hitting the side of the rim, just going in and out, things like that, right? And then I think they kind of just got a more of a feel for it and things like that, and so that's what ended up pushing it into the second half. The second half we played really well. We kind of, midway through about the third quarter, we started to give them a double-digit lead again. And even through most of the fourth quarter, they had about a 9-point lead or so. And then they started making shots and things like that, and we started playing a little bit better defense. Rotations were still not great, but I mean, it's first game. I don't expect rotations to be great. But all in all, we ended up losing by, I believe the final score was 43-39. So lost by 4. But I mean, all in all, I think it was a W because we actually played a lot better than I thought we would, right? So yeah, hopefully I will keep you guys updated with this series weekly. I mean, as long as the weeks we have games, obviously Christmas we've been on games and things like that, and New Year's. But I will try and keep you guys updated with the series. So if you guys want more of this series, make sure to hit that follow button. And then obviously today is Thursday. Season 3 comes out tomorrow. So obviously I will have videos in the morning for you guys that are here just for the 2K stuff, as far as Season 3 content in the morning, right? But that's been One Chance Gaming.